Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Pz.Sfl.IVb. That's the Tier 4 German SPG, and it's located on the south spawn of Tundra, and it's under the command of MCHammereD. Well, the Pz.Sfl.IVb, which is rather a long name, is also went by the name of the Hausschreck, which means cricket. And as you know, many SPGs are named after insects. The Vespa after the wasp, the Hummel after the bumblebee, and this one is a cricket. Okay, it's got a 105mm gun, which is actually the same gun that they use for the VP. It's the light field howitzer, so you know it's quite powerful. And it's one of the few Artys that's mounted in a turret, which means it's got a very wide arc of fire. Now the chassis is actually a combination of the Panzer IV and the Panzer III. It's got the running gear of the 3, but the actual body is of the Panzer IV. Okay, we've got an M5A1 Stuart doing a quick scouting run. Fires a round in and then pulls back. Now the 105mm gun is capable of alpha damage of 410, the same as on the VP. But the penetration isn't quite so good. It's 26mm. The one on the VP can do quite a bit more. Okay, we've got a Panzer IIIe. This is a Tier 4 battle. Well, we fired a round in anticipating the Panzer IIIe moving forward. It didn't. It stopped. But it's got a quite a fast reload, 13.37 seconds, which is very fast for this tier. It's lined up nicely. Round out. Should be a kill shot. Oh, we got a hit! But it wasn't a kill shot, and the Panzer III jumps over the cliff and dies. I don't think that was sadness at being hit. I think he was just trying to be sneaky and get away from the fire, and unfortunately it didn't work out too well for him. Right, M2 medium. That's a Tier 3 American medium tank, and we're almost ready to shoot. Line it up. Work out where he's going. Okay, stopped. Fires a round in, and oh, I don't know how that didn't hit. Lining him up again. Almost ready. Round out. Oh, again it hits the rock face. It fell short. Now we've got some enemy closing in on this position. I don't think he's seen that on the minimap. Oh, he has now. I certainly saw it and I thought, oh, those are way too close. Right, now, which way does he go? One of them's a Panzer IIb, the other one is an M5A1 Stuart. Well, we have got some tanks nearby, and it looks like they're going to intercept those two. We're going for an Su-76M, dialing in. Almost ready to shoot. The M5 is coming up behind us, I think. He fires around at the Su-75. He needs to reload quick though, because that M5 Stuart is just over the hill. There he is. Oh, he's close and he's not reloaded. He locks on. He's getting close. Oh, he shotguns him for 65 hit points. Well done. But he did take a hit in the engine. Can't see. We all took a round through the gun as well. Yep, he was hit in the engine bay. I can't see where the shell went in. Yep, definitely hit. Okay, well, one through the turret as well, and one through the lower plates. Got an MTLS coming in. He fires a round in. Oh, misses. Got that Panzer B2 just around the corner, and I don't think he's noticed that there's an Arty just behind him. Not yet, at least. And we just lost a Pack 40. Right. Oh, no, the MTLS is just behind us. He takes out the Panzer B2, but the MTLS is coming in behind. We need to reload quickly. Come on, MCHammereD. Oh, he's got a Stug coming up the rise, and he shotguns him. 96 hit points, right in the face. That's a face plant. Okay, MTLS, and he's getting a request to platoon. Now, there is an MTLS around the corner. If he tries to come around the corner, he's dead. Hello. Bye-bye. 62 hit points. That's 2 kills at close range, and that wins the game. And I think I know what that means. It's another award. Wow, that was fast action. And here's the end of battle result. It was a second-class tanker from MCHammereD in the Panzer.Sfl.IVb. But he also managed to get a fighter badge for getting 4 kills, 2 of which were at very close range and 1 which was beautifully aimed at a Panzer B2. He also got a Brothers in Arms because he did platoon with a teammate and they both managed to get at least 3 kills. He got a Stark's medal because he lost 2/3 of his hit point. He killed at least 2 enemy tanks and he survived the battle. Having received 2 hits, or at least a potential loss of 2/3 of his hit points, and he got a cold-blooded medal. Now, you don't often see these because they are very, very rare indeed. It means you have to have destroyed 2 enemy light tanks at a distance of not less than 100 meters, driving an SPG of at least tier 4. And it mustn't be an allied vehicle that you destroy in the process, but that means you actually destroyed 2 tanks who tried to kill you at close range. And these are rare, I can promise you. Not many Arty players have these, and I think I only have a couple of them. But yes, they are difficult because it means you have to go face to face with an enemy who might be about to take you out. And the really big surprise is he managed to get a crucial contribution. He managed to get in platoon with somebody who managed to get at least, or 2 others who managed to get at least a total of 12 kills in the entire battle. So let's have a look at the team scores and see exactly what happened. Well, the tank that he was in platoon with was the high scorer, the high caliber. He got 1,258 hit points of damage during that battle. He also managed to get 8 kills, and when you add that to the 4 that MCHammereD got, you had 12 in total, and that's enough for the crucial. And MCHammereD had 415 hit points of damage, just beaten by the FCM pack with 867. And the high scorer on the enemy team was their MTLS that he shotgunned, and also the M5 Stuart, which he shotgunned. So he took out the 2 most dangerous members of the enemy team, would you believe it? And he did it to earn his cold-blooded. So that's extra kudos for that. If we look at the base XP, we can see it's the B1 managed to get 1,036 base XP, and that probably got him an ace tanker, I would think. Then we had the Pack 40 with 612. Then we had MCHammereD with 471, and then the MTLS on his team with 346. The high score on the enemy team was that MTLS with 459. So just behind MCHammereD in MCHammereD rather in base XP, but that's because the MTLS managed to get 5 kills and 706 hit points of damage. So he really did work hard to get that XP. So, and of course, he's only a tier 3 tank in a tier 4 battle, and that's why he did so well. So let's have a look at the detail report, see exactly where we stood. Well, fired 12 rounds from that 105mm gun. He actually got 4 direct hits on the enemy, 4 penetrations and 2 splash. That's the thing about the 105mm gun, the light field howitzer, it does have very good penetration. He also did damage of 415 hit points, of which 94 was at more than 300 meters. So the majority of his damage was at close range, both the B2 and the MTLS and the Stuart. He received 3 hits from the enemy, 2 of them were penetration, 1 was a non-penetration, and the cumulative amount of damage that those shots actually did was more than 2/3 of the hit points of his own vehicle. He damaged 5 of the enemy, that's 1/3 of the enemy team, and killed 4 of the enemy. On a premium count, he earned 14,082 credits from that battle, got 1,831 from personal missions payout, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he took away 13,278 credits. He received 707 XP, got 92 from personal missions payout, so he actually ended up with 799 experience points altogether. But he actually calls this replay Shotgun City, and you can say that again, it certainly was. But they were beautiful shotguns. The M5 Stuart was moving quite quickly, so was the MTLS, but you looked on and you took them out expertly. And again, that Panzer B2, you shot him in the rear, and he really didn't know what hit him because he wasn't really looking towards you when he got shot. But it was the best way to take an enemy out, actually, is when they're not actually looking in your direction. But very nice to get the Brothers in Arms and Crucial contribution, because you don't often see these. Again, they are as rare as the Cold-Blooded. So congratulations on getting them and the Stark's Medal in the same battle. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.